Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. I'm Joe Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson. We are in episode 6 of Extreme Weight Loss. And we promised this was all about leading to the stage. So let's talk about the stage finally, Adam. You got a client, somebody who's lost 50 pounds, 75 pounds, even 100 pounds. And it's like, okay, man, it's game time. I'm lean enough. Here's the calendar. I'm going to select a show. I need to know what division you think I should be in, coach. How do I do this thing? What are the steps you take that person through?
Yeah, usually at this point when they're that close, I'll have a good idea what division they're competing in. And if they're more muscular, we're maybe going to go figure. A lot of it can come down to shape and sometimes even just the personality of the client. I have clients who are maybe on the smaller side and just don't have the fluidness to pose in bikini. So we give them more of a rigid figure posing style. But for these types of clients, it's nice if we can find a show locally for them to do, so they, in case of a delay, you have to realize these people likely have a slower metabolism. We have some flexibility in maybe moving the date where it's not that traumatic. But I do like to calculate more time. Also, since we're at the end of prep, we know that weight loss is just going to be slower. Every pound they lose could be a large percentage of their existing fat stores left. So that's always a major consideration too. The last thing you want to do is set a goal and then just have them not completed in that last 10 or 15 weeks. Maybe we're talking about here with a weight loss client, an extreme weight loss client.
You know, you said something there that I find very intuitive in terms of picking a local show, because I think of these people who have picked this as kind of a bucket list thing. This is my external motivation. This is what's going to finally get me lean and healthy. There is a definite mood of celebration to that. And if they're in a local setting where their friends can be there, you know, regardless of the ultimate outcome of the show, there really is a tone to that that's different from somebody who's just, you know, trophy hunting, or they got to win this show to get to the next level in their career. And I really think that's brilliant. But do you see any downside to that? Or are people a little hesitant sometimes to like be on a stage in this posing suit in their local community?
A few times. And also I see this with teachers who don't want to be in their area as well. Almost all the time with teachers, I hate to categorize and say everyone's that way, but 90% of the time with a teacher, they want to do it somewhere else.
Yeah, but things to think through, right? Like before you make this decision, let's have this conversation and see what you would prefer. What are some of the other anxieties you think people have going into this as not only a first contest, but a really big transformation? You know, we're gonna talk about the actual day of the contest in the final episode, but just leading up to that point, what are other things you need to guide them through?
Yeah, well, posing, suit selection's definitely key, division selection. And then also, I think just guiding them through the psychology. A lot of people are on Instagram nowadays, so it's not really like going on with blinders. You might unfortunately see a girl who looks amazing, who is hashtagging your show, and you find out, oh, they're the same height as me. And sometimes people can really let that stuff distract them from what their original intent was anyhow. And you know, this is your first show, so you always have the option to keep competing and keep improving. So you just have to make that attempt and set your first bar for yourself, because who knows, this client you're looking at could have had the same journey you did. And if you see their first show, you know, maybe 5 years ago, you might realize you guys actually were kind of wearing the same shoes.
Yeah, and again, just more things to make sure you discuss or think through if you are the client, you are the competitor, because it really is. It is a long haul. You know, I said many years ago that this is a sport measured in years and decades, not you know, workouts in weeks. So all great information. I'm looking forward to wrapping this up in the next episode, Adam, when we talk about that day, that final day, you're finally on stage, and then what to even anticipate as you leave this thing that had become the greatest external motivation ever. What's next? So we'll talk about that. You guys will stay tuned with you, and see you next time.